ORF Sound.
Heute ist Peter Doherty im FM4 Musikpodcast zu Gast. Ihr kennt ihn auch als Pete Doherty, als eine der kontroversiellsten Figuren der Musikwelt in den frühen Nullerjahren, als OG des Indie Sleaze und hoffentlich vor allem als einen der größten Songwriter aller Zeiten. Gemeinsam mit Libertines hat Peter Doherty Ende der 90er The Libertines gegründet, eine der wichtigsten britischen Rock'n'Roll-Bands aller Zeiten. Nach heftigen internen Konflikten sind The Libertines auseinandergegangen. Peter hat ein neues Projekt namens Babyshambles gegründet und damit Songs wie Albion und Fuck Forever geschrieben. Ein paar der größten Songs wiederum aller Zeiten. Das Debütalbum Down in Albion ist eines der besten Alben ever, damit ich da mal auch ein anderes Wort verwende als aller Zeiten. Jede Menge Superlative jetzt hier, hört ihr, aber manche Artists verdienen das einfach. Peter lebt mittlerweile ein ruhigeres Leben. Er lebt zwischen dem britischen sanft abgefuckten Küstenstädtchen Margate und Frankreich. Mit Libertines versteht er sich wieder gut. The Libertines sind reunited, Babyshambles auch und veröffentlichen in Kürze auch ein neues Live-Album. Peter Doherty bringt in Kürze mit The Pete Doherty Show auch seine eigene Talkshow raus. Und dann haben sie, Babyshambles, nicht nur einmal, sondern gleich 3-mal in Österreich gespielt in den letzten Wochen. Einmal in Kärnten, einmal in Vorarlberg und einmal in Wien. Und eben dort in Wien vor ihrer Show, ausverkauft, Open Air in der Arena, hat sich nicht nur Peter, sondern ein Großteil von Babyshambles Zeit genommen, sich mit uns hinzusetzen und mit uns zu plaudern. Über alles, was ich so gerade für euch versucht habe zusammenzufassen und noch einiges mehr. Ein Musikpodcast-Spezial, ein Musikpodcast-Special, Sommergespräche mit Peter Doherty.
Generation Sound. We are Generation Sound. Yeah.
Babyshambles, here with us today. What's up? How you doing?
Very well indeed, are we? We're washed up on the tide of broken dreams.
I had the privilege of seeing you guys a few weeks ago, actually, in Austria already. You played in the most southern part of Austria, in Carinthia, at a festival called the Acoustic Lakeside Festival.
Yeah.
How's that for you guys?
Yeah.
How's that for you, Peter?
For me personally, it seems to have lodged somewhere in the old time. So I don't know. There's something quite magical about that. The fact that I think they'd gone bankrupt and they had like a community donations into the festival to keep it alive, like the volunteers and just they built on it year after year. They get the eye under praise. It was a game of two halves, festival business, but it was in the back of the net basically. Kate Nash with the red Adidas bottoms and the tin whistle, and then she was chuffing the lads. It goes the other way. It absolutely belted it down as well, but it didn't dampen the spirits.
No, not at all.
And a splendid time we had by all.
We actually had a very short chat. I told you I did the rain dance, and you told me it's good because the trees and the animals need the rain.
It's parched, isn't it? Europe's parched. It's not. The grass isn't even yellow anymore. It's going brown.
One thing that I really noticed, even though it was like stormy weathers and all this kind of stuff, what I noticed was like not just in the crowd, but it also felt like on stage. There was such a joy for the craft of like musicianship. There was such a joy and an enjoyment of like what songs are and what it is like to play as a band and all this kind of stuff. And that made me think
that... lad, fucking right. What a lovely thing to say. Oh.
No, because that made me really think. Like, I'm wondering if you've been doing music for a while, is it possible then to enjoy it more, the more normalized the craft becomes, or stuff like that? Or is it like nowadays? Is it more fun nowadays than it used to be? Maybe to ask it stupidly.
Less confrontational. I don't know if it's that to do with the state of mind. Even though there are terrors, tremors, paranoias, and horrors, every turn as you bob and weave through your, you know what I mean, the minefield of your past and the psychosocial, confluences of the songs, but there's more smiles now. I feel just no one's getting battered or no one's getting knocked out by wine bottles. True. It's the confrontational aspect has gone. I'm not pretending anymore to be fighting the world or having to. It's just, you're right. I do feel that it's something shifted and it does. I don't say it relaxes you, but just lured into it. Like maybe it's possible for man to just find union in music and melody and ensemble.
The dream is alive. The Rock'n'Roll dream is alive.
Hier entscheidet sich, wer sind die Mütter und wer die Väter der nächsten Generation.
Generation Sound.
I've had the privilege of seeing you perform over the years in many different ways with many different bands and sometimes solo and all this kind of stuff. And you've done so many different things, like when we talk about Libertines or Babyshambles, or when you did the thing with Frederick Lowe, or when you did Peter Doherty and the Puta Madres and all this kind of stuff. I was wondering, is it different for you, or how do the different projects...
There's nothing like that feeling of having a strong new idea, like a song that you've just fallen for and you think, no, this has got legs. There's nothing like it. Whoever you're writing it with, you know what I mean? Whoever you do it, it's just... And then, what was the expression someone said about writer's block being invented by... anyway, very witty. Yeah, and if I could remember it, we'd all be laughing tremendously.
We all imagine a very witty anecdote now.
Thank you. Yeah. And the day that goes, the day you no longer feel that need to capture that magic in a song and then the need to share it with other people. Like, listen to this, do you think we could do this with the band? What do you think? Or that moment where you're playing a new idea and then you just wait for someone to go, is that yours? Or is that some fucking long lost gem from like the R&B archives? You know what I mean?
You have a beautiful talent as well of like writing songs where one has the feeling that song has already is like a standard. Like sometimes I listen to, like when we talk about songs like I'll Be On or Music When the Lights Go Out or stuff like that, those are like songs that could be like Paul McCartney classics that you learn in when you go to primary school. You sometimes learn certain standard classic songs. Like often they're Beatles songs and stuff like that. And you learn to sing them and all this kind of stuff because they're so universal, with such universal melodies. It must be strange then to like write those kind of songs yourselves, right? To go like, or is it not really possible as the writer of a song to actually realize the beauty of a song? Can only the listener hear the true beauty of a song, and the person that writes it built it, like a carpenter can never appreciate the beauty of its own tables or something like that?
I don't think to critique and analyse these things, sometimes you get drawn away from the unquantifiable thing, really, that is how someone is... Life can be saved. A life can be saved by a song, you know? It might just be one little lyric in a song that otherwise hasn't touched you. It might be just one little bend in the melody where you think it's...
So someone you would still, or like an artist or an act, or someone you would still love to sit down with and write a song together?
Yeah, I'm a bit funny about... I've never been one to just go on like trips to studios to do writing projects with, and like some I can mention, of the industry. You know, I feel like I have to know someone intimately, but personally, and it's very rare I meet someone and then we'll just start writing songs together. You know, like the people I've written my best songs with, Mick and Michael, like Carl. There's been a long, strange history, you know. Lives have been intertwined and there's a shared vision. Is that true? I did start writing quite quickly with Carl, but that's what you long for, isn't it? As a young songwriter, like a young fucking fame-hungry chancer, it's what you want. You crave you want respect and attention and admiration. Whether that's healthy or not is a different matter, but and so if you think oh fuck, you know what, I reckon this song's alright, so you play it to your nan and she goes, oh, that's bloody awful. You play it to your dad and he says, well, you need to sit down and think about this because you can't sing, you can't really play guitar, so you just need to get your hair cut and go and get a job in the city or something, you know? I was like, no, I think there's something to this.
I sometimes think of an old interview you did many, many years ago on the streets in front of an Oasis gig. Sorry?
You're going to talk about the Umberto Eco.
Yes.
Thing.
How many times have you been asked about this kind of stuff? And how many times have people asked you about, to summarize it for people who still don't know it, you've been asked about the band Oasis.
They said, and I said, Oasis for me is Noel is the poet and Liam's the town crier, and he said, No, I said I subscribe to the Umberto Eco theory that Noel's the poet and Deem's Town Crier. And then they said, can you sum up waste to one word? And I said,
Trousers.
trousers. Right. Come back to haunt me, that one. This strange quiff going on. Like I put in, and the shirt, I don't know how to describe it, it's like not terraline, but it's like sort of knitted 70s faux sports thing. I got a sandwich in, man. He's like, yeah, you're pretty good, you want a job? I was like,
But you know, over the years, people sometimes use that exact kind of thing to describe the music, the writing process, or how people perceive it between you and Karl Barat, the poet and the town crier.
Really?
Which begs the question, who is the poet and who's the town crier?
No, I don't know if that makes sense, really. But anyway, you're like this. So I was actually working at the Trocadero Centre. They had a pop-up Hamleys, and I was demonstrating wind-up frogs in a bowl of water. And they had these cardboard cutouts of Noel and Liam. And then I heard that they were releasing the Be Here Now. So I went down because I saw all the paps on the corner. I was jumping on the back of open-back buses with these two cutouts. Going, I'm going to be in the paper. And then I did the interview thing. And the next day I bought every paper. And they didn't have that picture of me. Somewhere, someone's got a roll of film with cardboard cutout of Noel and Liam on the back of the 15 bus going up Oxford Street.
Well, they're going to drag it out now. Someone's going to go through some archive.
It's hard now, isn't it? You know, what with the digitalisation of the media, but you know, somewhere, maybe that particular photojournalist had a terrible accident.
Oh dear. Well, we hope not.
Generation sound.
Let's talk about funner times. Let's talk about the present. Let's talk about the new project that's coming up. I was very excited when I saw it because I'm a fan of like this kind of like in the UK you still have it more. In Austria it kind of got lost, sadly. This kind of anarchic talk kind of television projects. Let's talk about the Pete Doherty Show.
No, I don't.
Just you don't want to talk about it? Are you not happy with it?
I don't know.
It's not even out
I
yet.
don't like the words. But Pete Doherty's half hour could have been a nice thing referenced Angle. Well, it's too late. We edited it.
What do you mean? Which words don't you like?
Don't like saying the Pete Doherty Show.
Oh, the way how people say it.
No, it's weird coming out of my mouth. The Pete Doherty Show. It's just.
Yeah.
So the first question we were asking people was, so can you help us with what is the Pete Doherty Show? Mm. They said, what do you mean? They say, well, you've had, you know, whoever it was a single comedian, you've had experience in the media, and any ideas for the show, like how we can make it good?
Just the best approach.
Yeah.
Just ask the guests.
Yeah.
Someone said, it feels like a cheese dream, whatever that is.
Cheese dream.
Yeah, someone said, one of the guests said, feels like a cheese dream.
Because, you know, I was always fascinated and a little seduced by the idea of mind-altering substances. So this idea that you could eat cheese and have incredible dreams always intrigued me. I don't know if, like, trust me, I take some cheese in my time, baby. You know, I done it all. You know? I'm talking Pont l'Evêque, motherfucker.
What's the best cheese?
Pont l'Evêque. Yeah, no, I like a bit of the. What's the hard Italian one? The Parmigiano Reggiano.
Yeah.
Conte's nice, salty crunch of the Conte. Yeah.
Is that how you would summarize the show then? Because I wanted to actually ask you about the show. Like, what can people expect and when it actually comes out? Because it's.
You know, I don't think I'd ever want to describe my own show as a cheese dream, or have the word cheese.
I don't believe anybody really the way I do about you now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Margate a little bit, because I think the Pete Doherty Show is also filmed in Margate to a certain extent. If people don't know about the town, it's like it's fantastic to turn up there. You basically walk out at the train station, and the first thing that you see is like a local football club that has like the Libertines written onto their football jersey, and it hangs in the train station. You had the hotel, the Albion Rooms there. Now it's a studio, and people can use it for all kinds of stuff. But there's a lot of stuff that connects you to the town, right? For people who don't know Margate, what is it that makes the place so special? It's so beautiful.
La la. Come down, come along. So there's still tickets available for the 30th of August. We got the Babyshambles at the what's it? Dreamland. Gans, big special, warm douche, pre-Goblin. It's a sausage fest, right? But I think they got a backing singer who's better than pre-Goblin. But what was I going to say? What more do people want? Apparently, people aren't spending money on tickets anymore. Like cost of living. What is this thing, cost of living?
Well, tonight is sold out.
Yeah. No.
So people are spending money on tickets.
Yeah, it's humbling. It's humbling to hear we can come and play Vienna like after all this time, and I'm a bit nervous now. I don't want to do it. Oh God, I'm fucked.
Can you think of like a musician from Margate where you would think people should listen to that particular band or musician or whatever to kind of get the spirit of the town across? If you want to listen to it at home.
Yeah, who's that guy? Who's that rapper? Who's like? There's a rapper from Margate. Fuck, his brother was a boxer. He's fucking livid. He's like generally really angry, but his lyrics are beautiful. You know what I mean? MC Mikey. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of these places. Like it was the same with Brighton, but a few years ago. But Margate, essentially, it was a desolate place, pretty desperate in a lot of ways. You know, high poverty levels, high crime rates, a lot of racial tension, and then. Basically, when people got priced out of London, particularly artists or people trying to like find a cheap place to rent, you couldn't survive in London. So, kind of flooded, you know, these gorgeous seaside towns with some of their like, Wicker Man style provinciality still, you know, all beer with a cobbled bubble on your plum.
So people gotta find that particular rapper. And then just listen to that kind to those kind of tunes.
Might not. Fuck.
Well, we can look it up. We'll find it. We have a music department.
No, my brain shouldn't be rotting like this. Is it Mike Nice? Oh fuck, Margate rapper. Yeah. He was really surprised actually because he bought one of my when Narco and Zeus had puppies. He bought one of the puppies. It was like Mad Uncle did, and he was really surprised I knew the Kalashnikov song. I'm coming at you swinging like McGuigan. He goes, no man, I can't believe you're not like swinging like McGuigan. Pete. Mike Righteous.
There we go.
Mike Righteous, yeah.
Fantastic, we'll check it out. Peter Doherty, thank you so much for taking your time to have a chat with us and with Austria. Final question, best song in the world.
Ooh la la.
Who wrote it and what's it called?
Okay, here we go. Is it Sam Stone by John Prine? Maybe. Is it Pancho and Lefty? Towns Van Sant?
Fantastic. Thank you so much for taking your time, Babyshambles. For the whole world, for the people who can't make it, who couldn't make it, and who can't make it to Margate for the show, what can people do to get the feelings at home? Just listen to the songs?
Coco live record.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the Coco live record as well a little bit. What can people expect from that fantastic piece of work?
I don't know if I've got this right, if I'm really generalising. It seems to me every band now, even the young punkier bands, they all have in-ears. And I know pedals are cool, we have some effects, but in-ears, pedals, click tracks, loop, samples. This is just four blokes plugged in, like playing their instruments. It's very unfiltered. It is exactly what it is. It's like but it's not garage. It's not just garage punk or indie. It's like we got a lot of slower, melodic, ballady songs. There's reggae. It's wow. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of great stuff on there.
Well, thank you so much for taking your time. Thank you so much for all the fantastic, beautiful music and the lovely memories and everything, all the joy that you gave to people for so many years and still do it until today. Thank you so much.
FM4.